Hi there, in this video we are going to go over the instructions for the threshold activity. So I'm going to click on modules and I am going to go ahead and take that down to sensation and perception and click on my module content pages. Of course, I'm always going through my content pages prior to completing any assignment. Once I get to page 3, I'm going to have information on thresholds. I'm going to learn about absolute thresholds, difference thresholds, subliminal stimulation, sensory adaptation. There's a lot to learn on this page. When I get down to the bottom, I'll see that it's time to do my threshold activity. And I'm going to go up to the gray bar and click on that to access this assignment. So this assignment, again, should be done in a word processor on this actual page. If you're having trouble editing this page, you can start a new Word document to complete your work. What you should not do is handwrite this work or take images or screenshots. So the first top of the assignment is pretty self-explanatory. I'm simply defining the following: detection or absolute threshold, difference threshold, or just noticeable difference, and lastly, subliminal or subthreshold. Then the next part comes my application. I'm going to take what I learned in my module and in this section of my e-text, and I'm going to apply these terms to these 8 scenarios. The first one, we'll just look over that. A college student is preparing to travel abroad on a trip to the Czech Republic. She tries to learn Czech by downloading and listening to her iTunes account in her sleep. After I read that, I'm going to determine, is this scenario talking about detection or absolute threshold, difference or just noticeable difference, or is it subliminal or subthreshold? 2 things I can do. If I'm creating my own document, I'll just write number 1 and I'll put down my response. If I'm editing this page, I can just come after this sentence and write in my response right here. So you'll do that 1 through 8, and then you're going to have the opportunity to come up with your own examples of absolute threshold, difference threshold, and subthreshold. An easy way to do this would be to think about things that have already happened in your life and try to apply those terms to something that's already happened. You do not need to cite for this activity because you're not looking up any additional information or adding to it. You're simply applying what skills and what you've learned in the module and in an e-text. So if you have any questions, please let me know.